Yo ho ho. Shout out to Grim. I'm about to read that Boku no Hero in Viz magazine. I might start doing the live reactions for the chapter. Hold on. I might start doing live reactions for Boku no Hero. I don't know why I don't already. I really enjoy the manga, so I don't know. Oh, that's classic. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing live reactions when the scans drop, like I do for One Piece. But I'm gonna do this now because really just want to see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. Get a nice little discussion in after the chapter. Um, see what's taking me so long to start reading. Okay, this chapter 147, and it's actually called Twoga. I think they called it, and the scans called it Togais. I think it sounded kind of cringy. I think Twoga sounds better. So I already know what happens in the chapter, but my memory is like very poor. For those of you who don't know, so it's really for my benefit to go back and reread these chapters anyway. Um, so it starts back to the present with Team Night Eye. Here it comes again. Does this guy ever let up? Okay, so it's this team of the heroes and the students with the police force led by Sir Night Eye, the guy with the future sight quirk, the former sidekick of All Might. He leading the team right now. They're fighting against Mimic, and something I didn't realize until I looked it up earlier, that Mimic is the little dude who was with Overhaul. I never noticed that, but now that we see his actual self, he like a average sized dude with spiky hair. So apparently that the little form that he walks around in is like an inanimate object, since his power is the ability to be able to go into things and take control of it. But I read somewhere, I think it was on the wiki, it said that, and I'm guessing it says it in the manga too, but I don't really remember it. It said that he usually can only control something as big as a refrigerator or smaller. But since he's taking that drug, he can, you know, shift and manipulate that entire area that they're in, but it's still putting a big strain on his body. Where was I? Oh, I ain't even get past the first panel. Here it comes again. Does the sky ever lit up? The ceiling, the walls, even the floor. He's trying to crush us to death. We're gonna get ground into hamburgers. As Psych director Irinaka is using the walls to slow everyone down, and you can see the strain on his face. Rock lock. Some leader you are getting us into this mess. This nigga always talking like, what's wrong with this nigga, man? He wasn't loved as a child. You really screwed up here. Deadbolt. Anything I lock down gets completely locked in place. Seemed like he's thinking that to himself. Over here, he ain't shifting this part for now. Lock hero rock lock. Quirk, lock down. That's a lot of locks and rocks. And don't complain about the tight quarters. At maximum security level, my lockdown can't cover too many spots at once. This is the limit of my range. Maximum security level? Okay, so there must be different variations of his locks. So I guess the maximum security is when he locks something down and it's just gonna stay no matter what. In varying security levels below that would be like, slowing somebody. I guess it'll be like a Silver Fox Foxy, to where he can like slow people down. But the maximum security is when he putting them in their place. So his range for maximum, so he's not as trash as everybody was thinking. If that's how it works, because that's what it seems like it's trying to say in the official. Anything he touches besides living things, okay, well, yeah, besides living things, gets locked in place. But he's got his limits when it comes to locking down powerful forces or wide areas. So yeah, maybe he is not good. Yeah, I don't want to call him trash because that's a dope quirk regardless. And he's a pro hero, so not trash, but it still remains to be seen what he can do. Well, then again, I guess I just read through the chapter because it happens this chapter. It's coming from the spots I can't pin down. Look, watch out. And Deku comes through with the smash. He's probably burying through the shifting walls, focusing on one spot at a time. He's like some sort of whacked out mole. Deku looked like he had a breath. Things would be going a lot smoother if Team Fat was here, Eraser. I know. I only need to spot his real body to stop him. That's why he's targeting me with his attack. He must be watching us from somewhere in these walls. We ain't making any headway here. We just keep getting cornered. But Irinaka is getting back into a corner too. The reason he didn't try the stifling strategy from the very start is because manipulating a huge mass at high speed requires an equally impressive amount of stamina. To make it happen, he'd have to beat a team of skilled heroes in a contest of speed. But using quirk boosters to power up takes a toll on Irinaka, leaving him unable to block their progress. That vulnerability forced him to be cautious. But it's that very caution that allowed him to become the facilities director. And now he's started with his crushing plan because the drugs he took are about to wear off. I can't let him get through. Despite being slowed down, the fact that the invaders are pushing ahead has thrown him into a panic. Can't let them. We've already chosen to take the low road. No sense in holding back now. This nigga really giving it his all from the looks of it. Veins popping out his head. Looks like, judging by the sound effects, is his skull cracking? It's like crick, crick. That's crazy. Deku's still out of breath, saying we're not getting anywhere. And it goes back to Ryukyu, the dragon lady. There's a child in need out there. That's what matters most. Ryukyu and the girls. Oh no, that must be Deku thinking about that. Ryukyu and the girls, the heroes, all the police here, Kirishima and Fatcom. They all got us this far. No way you're stopping us. Oh, that was pretty weak. I could have delivered that line a lot better. It opened up. Now what? Wow. Deku. Hey, this nigga really going ham, huh? We got split up? Not again. Thanks for that. No worries. Hey, you guys still alive? That's Rocklock's voice. The wall can't be that thick then. Did he change tactics since he couldn't crush us? Seems like it's easier for us to move now. There must be something else in play here. Something's coming. Shut up. It's your fault, ain't it? Their next move. Is my mic muted? No, my mic's not muted. All right. I should really start checking that, like, before. Or yeah, all right. So here goes Toga. She pops up behind him. You can see that he senses it, but he's a little too slow to react because she still manages to stab him in the hand. Well, I mean, he does react, but not fast enough to avoid injury. Who's this? Locked down. Oh, see, this nigga know what he doing, but Toga just a little too good. He locked that knife in place. Stupid League of Viz. And then she splashed and splattered. Like, that's crazy, bro. I didn't know she could do that. Like, I thought the liquid that was surrounding her body at the provisional license exam, I thought that was just an effect of her shedding her camouflage, because she can turn into different people, but apparently she can break down into that liquid substance at will. Like, I didn't even think it was an actual substance or anything. I thought it was just like an effect, but it's actually there. So, was it even stated that her quirk? Do we know the name of her quirk? We're gonna get an explanation, or is it just that we saw what she did and everybody's just assuming that it's the ability to copy someone else's identity? Because it might not even be that. Her quirk might be the ability to turn into this liquid substance, and she's mastered it to a certain point where she can reshape the liquid to make it seem like she's someone else. Very similar to a Logia Devil Fruit user. Although I don't think we've ever seen any Logia do that. They should be capable of such a feat. Okay, so he locks her knife into place with his quirk. And she realizes where she messed up. She sees that he's coming in for the attack. He says, "Stupid League of Viz," and he hits her and she breaks down into the liquid form. And she says, "Shh, you're wrong. I'm now a protected treasure from a golden era. Yakuza Toga, a real nasty gangster." She really does get into the act, right? Rock, what's going on? Eraserhead, stand aside. Well, he says eraser, not Eraserhead. And Deku kicks down the wall. Should have been did that. Just kick them all down. Rockalock, this imposter just showed up and came at me. Watch out, there could be more reinforcements somewhere. Blade wound. Okay, so Eraserhead noticed something was up real quick. So he must know Lock Rock, because he don't know he don't use knives or any other type of bladed weaponry. Okay, so that makes sense. That he would pick it up so fast. You okay, Midoriya? Yeah, let's hurry up and get Shisaki. And now Toga's trying to stab that boy. Imposter. Blade wound. We didn't think these guys found common ground with the League. We were wrong. And I guess he just shut down her quirk. And now her camouflage is gone and the liquid substance is surrounding her body once again. So if he shut down her quirk and that made her lose her disguise and the liquid like leaves her body, so does that mean she has the ability to control liquid? Because you would think if her quirk was shut down, then the liquid wouldn't even appear if the liquid was actually manifested from her quirk. Because maybe she just has the ability to control liquid, and the liquid encases her body, and that's how she makes the disguise. That would make sense. That would make sense. Because you would think if the liquid was a byproduct of her quirk, by Eraserhead canceling out her quirk, that the liquid wouldn't even, you know, appear the way that it did. She would just turn back to normal. Okay, so Himiko Toga, yes, it's me, Toga. You remembered. I'm so very glad to see you again. I cannot be happier, Izuku. So thrilled. Actually, this gives us the chance to stop them here as well. That's far enough, Himiko Toga. And what is she doing? Okay, so she looking like, oh, you ain't shit. And she grabs the little band thing that he be using. She used that to use the momentum from him pulling. She pushed against it, do a little flip. She goes to the back and stabs him in his right shoulder. He grabbed the knife, but he's not quick enough because she still gets away. Sensei, I'm fine, stay back. And she got away with the help of Mimic, apparently. Yeah, because she fell back and then he brought down the wall because they slam. Okay, yeah, so that makes sense. The two gangs are working together. Maybe the strategy changed so suddenly because the League has joined. And she breathing pretty hard. I'm so glad I got transferred here. If you play shogi. I think that's different from what you said in the scans. Like it made it seem like she was like scared or upset that she got transferred. Like she don't like to work hard or something. From what I remember. Ever play shogi? Nah. So put it away. I don't even know the rules. Don't be like that. Okay, this is overhauling and Shigaraki talking. Mimic says, hey, let's play. This is your chance to pick up a new hobby. You learn how to step back and take stock of the whole game. My favorite part about shogi is how you can utilize pieces stolen from the opponent. So give me Kurogiri, or Toga. Perhaps Bubai Gawara? I can feel at ease with them running amok. They all have their uses. You're trying to slow down my operation, they're my cornerstones. Why do you want them so bad? To build trust between us and help clear away the ill will. I divulged every last detail of my grand plan, so now it's your turn to do me a solid. You're all about making friends, right? So sad about this Shigaraki, but I'm really pumped. Oh, okay, it's because twice he always contradicting himself. He said, so sad about this Shigaraki, but I'm really pumped. Like, yeah, all right. Yeah, so, in the unofficial translation, it seemed as if Overhaul was equating Kurogiri to Toga and twice. Like he said, Joy Boy pointed this out in his video. He said, since Overhaul was like Kurogiri or Toga and twice. Like Toga and twice equals Kurogiri. But here he's actually saying, give me Kurogiri or Toga. Then he goes on to say, perhaps Bubai Gawara. I'm assuming Bubai Gawara is, okay, yeah, here it is, because I actually have it open on the wiki. Yeah, that's twice his last name. I don't know why he didn't just say twice. Or he could have said his first name. But yeah, the chapter ends with Twice coming through with a copy of Rapper against Third Night Eye. So the chapter this week should be pretty hype. Excuse me. I might go ahead and read Hunter x Hunter. But I guess I have to start another stream for that. But shout out to the two people watching. I really got nothing else to say. Nothing else to do. I don't even know if I want to read the Hunter x Hunter chapter again. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off there. Uh, Shout out to all them boys. We them boys. Brock on them, Grim Dustin, my Outer Haven familiar. I love all my niggas. And uh, who we? Something else I want to say. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye.